Welcome, Jonas Liegl, Portfolio Manager of the Lupus Alpha Micro Champion Fund.
Guten Tag, Marie.
Since the beginning of the year, microcap did not participate so strongly to the rally into the markets. How can you explain this lag?
That is true, Marie. Our observation on the market since markets have turned in a risk-on mode is that particularly new money funds are flowing into the more liquid segments and has been driven up share prices of large caps, but also small and mid caps. Liquidity is of high importance right now for market participants, and that's the reason why new flows are not going currently into the microcap companies. And there is also no benefit coming from passive investing because there are no vehicles. Hence, the attractiveness of microcaps has only gotten larger. And I think that's a great opportunity for longer-term oriented investors to take advantage of the situation.
What are the expectations for the asset class going forward?
Short-term, the markets will remain very volatile and mainly influenced by central bankers' talks and also like the interest rate cycle. Once that normalized, I expect that market participants will refocus on company fundamentals, and the main determinant of share price will be growth in earnings and cash flow. And that makes me personally very optimistic about like microcap companies and particularly our portfolio because we see continued growth in those companies, even in tougher economic times. And particularly once we see the economic recovery, we expect a strong share price performance of that segment. And what we also currently see is that there is an increased M&A activity. In a couple of months, we have seen a couple of takeover from private equity and industrial buyers. And this confirms the picture that current valuations are very attractive.
How do you expect to generate alpha for your investors? And maybe can you cite a stock example to illustrate?
We are bottom-up stock pickers, and we are investing in the highest inefficient market segment. And this allows us to invest early in the growth phase of companies and also, more importantly, at very attractive multiples and before the broader market picks them up. And this has been the main alpha generator in the past and will be for the future. Like one big trend we're currently discovering is that very large companies are rethinking their supply chains and manufacturing chains, particularly the exposure into China and bringing that back to home or close to home. And they have to find new partners here locally, and there are many European names that are well positioned to offer those companies a solution. And this trend has only started, so I expect like for the next 5 to 10 years, really strong growth in that area. And in the portfolio right now, we are invested in one Swedish company called Node and a Finnish company called Incap, which will benefit strongly from that trend.
Thank you, Jonas Liegl.
Thank you, Marie.